It's been 3 years since Matt Reeves introduced us to his vision of the Dark Knight, or
vengeance.
He's then gone on to expand his vision through the Penguin series, which is crudely put DC meets The Sopranos. With the new James Gunn-led DCU underway, I always wonder what the future holds for this Reeves-verse. Being so far from the tone set by the current DCU projects like Superman, Creature Commandos, and Peacemaker, does the Batman belong? James Gunn has been on record stating his desire to bring a different version of the Caped Crusader to his DCU, and even going so far as to introduce a full-on Damian Wayne Robin for the first time in live action. I was, at first glance, relatively happy with this route as it kept the two universes separate, but allowed DC to be a much more versatile brand than the MCU. By having the Elseworlds label be a part of their brand, it gives them more options to be more auteur-driven and take stories in a different direction. However, my feelings have changed. Superman is very quintessentially James Gunn in tone and execution. Put this side by side with his work in the MCU and even in the DCEU, it fits perfectly into his filmography. Even the Peacemaker series feels like James Gunn is having the most fun he's ever had on a project. But with the leaked images of the Clayface film, which is now in production, it seems to be going the body horror route. And what we know of the Lantern series now is it's a true detective-style space cop show. This new and improved DCU seems to have a very varied tone from the get-go. This gets me thinking, what if Rob Pattinson is our Batman? What if his pocket universe is indeed something that the world regards as his to begin with? The tone is varied, just like the other projects, and it already has its own signature identity, without the need for any other characters to interfere. Which means, the Batman might just be the perfect counterpart for David Corenswet's Superman. Both are in roughly the same age group. Both films even show close structural parallels in how they tell their stories despite the difference in tone between them. Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent are both at the same crossroads at the moment. They both are beginning to understand their purpose. Both are new to this, and both have never had people that they cherish the most, or thought they did, shown in a new light, which makes them both question their respective existences. And it shows in how they move forward, the way they don't see tomorrow like today. Their cities were both destroyed and had to be rebuilt. A chance for them to rebuild themselves. Both their respective villains are in jail, but still wield influence and are setting up bigger stakes. Maybe we don't need to scour the planet for answers. Perhaps the obvious choice that seemed at first glance not to fit the proverbial glove has the potential to be the ideal fit in the larger picture. Just my 2 cents. Thank you all for watching, and long live cinema.